Instead of asking, why do you keep attracting the wrong kind of person? Ask yourself this instead. Why do I keep choosing the wrong kind of person? You are going on dates with people you are not interested in. I was at the event where I was talking about my books, and later on, this lady approached me and we started talking, and she shared this incident that happened to her. She was at the bar and this guy was next to her, and she accidentally spilled a drink, and then this guy insisted on buying her a drink, and he was so sweet, and he asked her out. She didn't really fancy him because he was just not her type, but he was so sweet and polite that she went out with him. They went on one date, and then she didn't like the guy at all, was not attracted to him. She went on another date with him. And then she said, I went on these dates, but I'm not even interested in him. What do you think? Going on dates with people that you are not interested in. Why do people do that? I think the reason you may be doing that is because you are feeling lonely. You are enjoying the attention that you're getting, even though that person, you may not be interested in him. Maybe you want a free meal, there could be many reasons. Tell me in the comments, what do you think is the reason? I know rejecting someone can be really difficult, but are you feeling uncomfortable rejecting someone because you don't like saying no, and you feel like, I'm gonna hurt his feelings? Or do you feel uncomfortable saying no because you actually want to be liked, and you think, if I say no to him, he's not going to like me? Why do you want to be liked by the wrong kind of person? This is all very connected, and that is the reason why you keep attracting the wrong kind of person. Maybe stop doing that. Now, this one is going to be unpopular, but you cheat and lie. Before you run away, just hold your horses. I grew up in a household where cheating was kind of a norm, I would say, and I grew up thinking that all men cheat. When I started dating, guess what happened? I would cheat and lie myself, almost as a self-defense, thinking that I have to be the first one to do it because a man is gonna do that to me anyway. And as the time went by, I actually wondered, why do I only attract men that cheat, men that lie? It's not true really, is it? That's not what I attract, that's what I choose. But more about that later. Make sure you stick around, don't run away. And I would say only in the last few years, once I made that promise to myself that, I want to treat myself with more integrity, and I want to show up in a different way, and I want to tell the truth. Thanks, Jordan Peterson. And once I made that decision, I want to tell the truth and I want to conduct myself in a different way, I could see how I was able to attract different kinds of things in my life. If you are attracting liars and cheaters, maybe you will say, I never lie or cheat. And that is great, but I also think, everything is cause and effect. If you're not doing that, then what are you doing? What is the reason that you are attracting these kinds of guys? And I have a lot of videos on this channel about why we keep attracting these kinds of guys. If this is your first time on this channel, then please subscribe. And if you are not new here, welcome back, and please leave me a heart in the comments. Would mean the world. And just recently I had an incident where sadly I was lying. At some point I even felt sick in my tummy that I was lying, because now my understanding of what it means telling the truth is so different from what I knew in the past. So when I'm aware of those behaviors, it can also be eating me alive from the inside when I'm doing not what actually feels right, and when I'm actually behaving what it feels out of my integrity. And you will see that by telling the truth and not cheating, even when it comes to maybe tiny insignificant things, but you will be relieved and you'll be able to attract different quality of people, and you'll be able to attract a different kind of romantic partner as well. Another reason why you may be attracting the wrong kind of person is because you surround yourself with men haters. I was having a really lovely lunch dinner kind of thing with a group of ladies. They're all single, and we were having really fun conversations, and as the time together unraveled, I've noticed that there was this narrative in the air. They were saying things like men are useless, men are lazy, men are intimidated by independent, successful women. All these things that when you think about it, you wouldn't actually want to attract a man like that. Now, you are a smart cookie and you're watching this, and you know very well that the messages that you feed yourself are extremely powerful, and the messages that you keep repeating, they very soon become your reality, because we always find what we are looking for, whether it's good for us or whether it's bad for us. And maybe your choice is a married man. If that's the case, then make sure that you watch the video here. If you found this in any way useful, then please like, subscribe for more, and always remember that you're worthy of love. See ya!